Hello and welcome to Sitaara Tarot. I'm an intuitive tarot card reader and this reading is for you lovely Aries for February 2021. All the cards I'm going to be using today I'll put in the description box below, and I might just get straight into the reading because there's so much happening here and there's quite a dynamic story. So the bottom cards I'm using here are really going to be representing your earthly realm, and then the top set at the top here are really about the support around you, the spiritual support, so whatever that means to you, God, spirit, universe. And the middle card here is the card from your yearly reading. So each month I'll be pulling the card that appears in your yearly reading for that particular month. So if you'd like to check that out, that yearly reading is on my channel and it's in the playlist for the yearly readings for 2021. So please check that out if you're drawn to do that. So we're going to get into the reading. Let's start with this card. So with the Seven of Cups, cups representing the water signs of the zodiac, and with the seven it's really about having options and choices. So you can see in the card there's 7 cups with different items in each cup. However, with the sevens there's also an element of deception. So what you see may not be what you get. So the overall energy of February, and I was just trying to work out how this energy relates to the actual story that's coming through for this reading. So the overall energy is really about what you're seeing isn't necessarily what you're receiving. So maybe not taking any action on what you see in February, and just sort of observe and be open to options rather than sort of picking up one of the cups, because before you know it, the cup that you picked up is not what you expected to receive. So that's the kind of the message that I feel is related to this message for this reading. I'm just going to put that card to one side because the story that's coming through is, it's so interesting. So with these monthlies for February, what I'm doing a 4 card spread. So I'm going to have 4 cards at the bottom, 4 cards at the top. However, with your reading, 5 actually flew out the deck and they were the 5. So there's a lot going on for you lovely Aries in February. And I'm going to start with the center card because you appear right in the middle. So this is the Emperor, card number 4, Major Arcana, and that's the Aries card. So that's really associated with Aries. So this is the father or the CEO of the Major Arcana of the Tarot deck. So he's worked his way up through all the different suits to become the Emperor, and he is obviously married to the Empress. So he is really the king, and you can see here he's actually holding the chess piece for the king for the chessboard. So he's, you know, the king of his kingdom. He's the king of the tarot deck, and that's you. And I really feel that you are appearing in your reading and you're really in the center of your reading. And the message that's really coming through, I'm going to try to explain it. So what's happening here, I'm just going to explain it visually. So see how he's here. So this is your earthly realm. This is you. And you're holding on to the chess piece here, which actually looks a lot like a tower. And there's this spirit energy coming through this card here, through the next card, which is the tower right next to you, and then up here, which is another tower. And I think what the overall message is for this reading is that there's a need to release control over the changes that you want to make in your life, because they're actually going to happen anyway. Universe is actually stepping in and assisting you on your journey, and you don't really need to take the sort of, you don't actually need to be the emperor. You can sit in the throne, but you don't need to take action to manifest this. It's going to actually happen. Universe is going to step in. So I'm going to try to explain what I'm seeing. So he's holding this tower, and it really feels like he feels he's in control, and he's just holding it back, and he wants to drop it. You know, imagine this is made out of glass or porcelain or any other material, and he wants to drop it and smash it into smithereens. So he wants to create his own tower. However, the message from Spirit is saying that's actually going to happen anyway. So we're just going to sort of, what now, oh God, I'm getting all tongue-tied now. I've started with this center bit because that's the overall message, but what I'm going to do now is go through the cards and sort of explain what I'm seeing. So the first card here is the Six of Wands, and the Six of Wands represents the fire signs of the zodiac, and it's really about victory and being victorious, and sort of you know, celebrating in your own victory, which is a beautiful energy to start February 2021. Then you're stepping into the Tower. So you can see in this Tower card, the lightning is striking. So it's actually coming from this energy here. So the universe, Spirit is stepping in and creating the Tower, even though you're preparing yourself for this to happen. Because you're in a comfortable position when this Tower happens. So you really want this to happen. This is the energy I get. You want this Tower to happen, and it will happen, and it's for good, and it's for, you know, it's for a reason. So it's going to be really interesting how this plays out in your further readings, because after the Tower card in the Major Arcana, the Star card appears, and the Star card is number 17, and that's the card of hope and starting from the ground and starting from scratch, starting from the beginning, which is a beautiful energy to, you know, to start afresh, especially coming into 2021, what we've all been through collectively, to really start afresh in life. So I really feel that all this energy, it's breaking it all down, and it's really, you're happy and you're comfortable with that. And to be honest, you really don't have to do much to instigate it or ignite it. It's happening. And then we have already spoke about the Emperor, and then we're going into the Fool card. So this is the beginning. So for me, you know, when I spoke about the Tower, because you've got two towers, even though the Star card hasn't appeared in your reading, for me, the Fool card is so similar to the Star card. They're both connected to Uranus, and it's really that freshness, that new beginning, that release, and moving forward. So it's really a dynamic energy that's come. It was really a dynamic shuffle. It was like, whoa, the energy in these cards are just really flying out. So February for you lovely Aries is going to be really dynamic. So if you resonate with this, I forgot to say this at the beginning, all these readings, they're not going to resonate with everyone. I wish they would. However, they're not going to resonate with everyone. So just take what resonates with you and leave behind what doesn't. So after we leave the Fool card, we move into the Ten of Cups, and the Ten of Cups is really the completion, happy family card. So it's emotional fulfillment and completion, which is a beautiful energy to be ending February 2021. So a wonderful month. I'm just going to, I know I'm jumping all over the place on this reading, but I have to say the energy is like, woo. So I'm just going to come up here to all your support cards from Spirit. So you got the Tower. For me, this is really saying this moment's coming. You don't feel that you need to instigate it because it's happening anyway, and you're in a comfortable position to allow this Tower to happen, which is quite rare. Quite often the Tower comes in our life when we're not ready, and it's a shock, and it causes a lot of disturbance. But I do feel that you're ready for this Tower moment. And then the Seven of, so with the Seven of Rods, that's the Seven of Wands, and that's about defending. And you've got the Five of Rods as well, which is about conflict. And I really feel what these two cards are the messages, and these are the minor arcanas, so they're not major arcanas. And the major arcanas in readings are really have a lot of energy, and they kind of give the overall energy of a reading. So the major arcanas that you have two towers, one on the earthly realm, one on the spiritual support. You've got the Emperor and you've got the Fool. So these are major transformation cards that are happening for you in February. All major arcanas, two towers, an Emperor, and a Fool card. So very powerful transformation, but being in control of that transformation. And as I'm going to pull out a message from Universe, which is from the Colette Baron-Reid, as a final message, and I've already pulled that card, and it relates to this Emperor card of, you don't need to actually take too much control on this transformation. You're sitting comfortably on your throne, and it's going to happen, and you're going to be okay with it. And the reason why that is a very strong message for me is that you've got two kings. And with the Emperor, he's basically amalgamation of all the four kings: the King of Swords, the King of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the King of Cups. And the message from Spirit is really saying, be your grounded self and be in your own truth and clarity. So this is the King of Pentacles is a slow energy. It's a grounded energy. It's not a fiery, charging forward energy. And the King of Swords is a cool energy. So it's an energy of clarity and making decisions. Yes, having compassion, but being with a clear head. Where with the other kings that haven't appeared in your reading, the King of Wands is more connected to this, the Emperor, that's fiery passion. So I really do feel that Spirit is saying, be cool, calm, collected and grounded, because what you want to manifest in February 2021, dear Aries, is happening anyway. Universe is assisting you, and you are going to end February 2021 in this beautiful energy of the Ten of Cups. Emotional fulfillment, happy families, whatever happy families means to you, but a wonderful energy of completion and contentment, as well as a massive transformation happening here, you know, the Tower and the Fall. So wonderful reading. I'm just going to show you the card that I pulled for us as a final message from Universe, from Colette my words are not coming out today. Colette Baron-Reid, that's what I'm trying to say. So it's number 42, and I have to say, when this card popped out, it's chop wood. And I thought, this is not a chop wood reading. Look at the dynamic energy that's happening in this reading. It's not chop wood. But then I realized, yes, it is. It's connected to the message from Universe to say, stay grounded, stay stable, stay clear and cool-headed, and allow things to happen. So just engage in them mundane, everyday activities. And if you practice mindfulness meditation, just stay in that energy, because Universe is working for you. So as the Emperor, what I think Universe is saying is, you can actually be the receiver. So normally the receiving energy is the Empress, not the Emperor. The Emperor is more about taking action. But I feel in this reading is a message to say, you know, receive from Universe, receive from Spirit. So I hope this makes sense. I hope I haven't rambled on too much. And if you do like the reading, if you're still with me at the end of this reading, please press like, please subscribe, and I will be doing another upload in probably a week or two, and it will be for February, and it will be focusing on love, money, career. Okay, so come back to the channel to visit that, and have a lovely month, and take care, Aries. Bye.